Good morning, Rebecca here from the Middleton Public Lands Recreation and Forestry Department, trying to put together a 10-minute workout video for you. It's been an hour full of technical difficulties and a 120-pound dog who seemingly keeps wanting to get into the picture of everything, so I apologize ahead of time if this doesn't go exactly as planned. This morning, I wanted to share with you a class that I used to always teach, and it was called Punk Rope. And basically what we did was we took songs that we enjoy working out to, and we would do different activities to it, involving a lot of jump roping, amongst other things. So this morning, for this 10-minute segment, if you have a jump rope, great, get that. If you have a hand weight or some type of weighted thing, could be a can of soup, we could utilize that. And 10 scraps of paper, that would work perfectly. I'm going to encourage you to think about, in this time that we have to stay maybe at our home, close to our home, pick songs that you enjoy, do the different workouts. I'll teach you a little bit about jumping rope. It's not too bad once you get the hang of it, but sometimes it takes a little while to think about what you're trying to do with that jump rope. First of all, make sure the jump rope's the right size for you. If you stand on it with one foot, handles should come up to about your armpit. You could always tie a rope off if it's too long, so you'd rather have it a little long than a little short. If it's way down low, you actually have to jump pretty high to get over the top of the rope. And that's sometimes what people are scared with. So it comes up to about your armpits. If it's a little longer, that's okay. You can always tie it off. It's too short, you're gonna have to jump higher. You might have to configure that. So we're gonna start off with about 3 minutes of jumping rope. I would suggest that maybe you do a little warming up before you get here. If you're not used to jumping rope, usually your calves, the soles of your feet, kind of sometimes get a little sore. But the benefit of jumping rope, they say 8 minutes of jumping rope is like 30 minutes of running. So if you don't like to run, maybe jumping rope will be more fun instead. So we're gonna start off here. I'll have a song in the background, just so that I'm not doing any copyright infringement. That will help me keep track of the time. But you wanna get this rope ready, bring it behind you. Hands, you want your hands down by your hips. If it's up too high, you're gonna have to jump a lot higher to get over the top of the rope. So relax your shoulders. Think about it all comes from your wrist, and when you hear that rope hit the floor, that's also part of your cue to jump. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the music started, and we have about 3 minutes to jump here before we move into an upper body exercise. You ready? So I've got this rope close, shoulders back and down. I might even start by picking up my toes, making sure that I can get over the top of the rope. And then when you're ready, you're gonna add a little jump. It doesn't have to be a big jump, especially if you have a rope that's of the proper size. So this is called the basic bounce. It used to be a really fun part of our class. We have a great time jumping rope, coming up with all of our different tricks related to the rope as we got a little better. So again, this is basic bounce. You might know that infamous little boxer shuffle where you pick up one heel, then the other, moving side to side. And if this is already seeming a little too much, slow it down. Do what we call a playground hop. So this might help you get the hang of it. If you catch the rope like I did, you're just gonna start over. So what happens is a lot of people add an extra bounce in between because they're worried about making it over the rope. Remember, elbows closed, go from your wrist, just a real gentle jump. You can always switch it up, a little boxer bounce. Or if you need to, that playground hop. Now if your calves are already starting to notice this, maybe you take the bounce out, a little figure 8 with the rope. Still a cardio piece, keeping you going. And if you've picked a song you really enjoy, 3 minutes, that's all you need. Go out to Spotify, find this workout. I put these 3 songs on a playlist. PLRF, workout number 1. Again, if you need to, just some arms, do a little figure 8, kind of moving through, and add a little squat here. Relax a little bit, Shoulders stay relaxed. And then at any point, you can go back to a variation of the jump. We all catch the rope. All right, that was 3 minutes based on the song that we've chosen. So a little pause before we get ready for our next piece. I'm going to invite you, get yourself a hand weight so that you have it. Otherwise, whatever your weight might be. We're going to do 2 exercises here basically. First one is going to be to hold that weight up over your head. You're going to sink the shoulder into its socket. A lot of core here. If you walk your feet closer together, usually a little harder than if you have your feet wide apart. Then on those 10-second intervals, we're going to do a Tabata style interval. We're going to take this weight out in front of us, keeping the feet planted. You're going to go side to side. Next round, weight goes up in the other hand. So working on standing nice and tall will be good for your posture. We're going to do 5 rounds, 20 seconds of holding it over your head, 10 seconds of adding that rotation. I'm using what's called the Tabata timer. It's a free app that you can download so that you can do these intervals without having to worry about looking at your watch, looking at the clock. So let's get set for the next one. Grab your weight. Think about your posture. Ready, set, think about taking that weight over your head. Starting. Oh shoot, dog's here already. So keep breathing, shoulder in your socket, think about your nice tall posture. All right. Weight comes out in front, open your feet up a little bit, try to keep your hips looking towards the front, moving side to side. Weight's going in the other hand. I told you I had a big dog. Shoulder in its socket. Yes, the dog does come up to my waist, team. This is Zeus. Big old Great Dane. Here I go. Weights out in front, moving to one side, then the other. If he starts to bark, I apologize. Here we go. Up overhead, shoulder in your socket, belly in, nice and tall here. So think about picking a song that's about 2.5 minutes long. It helps you with that workout. No dancing here though. All right, here we go. Moving side to side. All right, other side. So shoulder in the socket, belly in. Try to be light in the knees just so that they're not locked out. All right, here we go. Side to side. Last round coming up. A little different for this last round coming up. Hold it up over your head, team. Shoulders in the socket, nice and long. Try not to lock out your knees. Last one here. All right, bringing it in.
Final rest. Session complete.
All right, team, last piece. Go ahead and put your weight away. Grab your 10 scraps of paper. What you're going to want to do with these pieces of paper is make a line. They don't have to be far apart, but put those 10 scraps of paper out on the floor. Now, this is a little squat set, so it's going to work your lower body. We just did core with that last piece. Maybe a little bit through your shoulders. All right. You've got your tongue pieces out. Oh no, here comes my guy again because he thinks it's food. So you've got your tongue pieces out. You're gonna stand at the end of one of them. We're gonna work squats as we go through. This is probably gonna take you 4 to 5 minutes to do this set. More important, good form. If at any point you need to stand up, shake it out, please do. So stand at one end, we'll get ourselves set up. We're gonna squat down, pick it up, move to the next one, drop it off, pick it up. Watch how we do it. It's a pretty good workout for that lower body. So I'm gonna go ahead, stand at the end here, squat down, pick it up, come up. Step up to the next one, drop it off, come up. And then we're gonna work through picking them up one at a time. Zeus, buddy, move. So, dropping them off, and then you're picking them up. And then you move to the next one. Hey, buddy, move. And coming up. So, dropping it off. Little party never killed nobody. Good. Come on, Zeus. Dropping it off. He starts to lick me and then we'll have some problems, right? So I've dropped them all off with some squats. I'm sitting back, making sure that as I bend over, I'm keeping my spine nice and long. Moving on to the next one. Pick them all up. Maybe try picking it up with your other hand. All right, keep going. Watch out, buddy. Got 3 more circles. How you doing?
Speak easy, rocking the bells on greasy. Hope you can keep up, boy. Believe me, I'm a beast. Don't need a thing if I give you my heart and you tear it apart. No,
So trying to pick them up one at a time.
If I ain't in your eyes, but it ain't gonna fly. No, it's don't mean a thing if I give you my heart and you tear it apart.
Back them up so hopefully out of this thing.
It don't mean a thing if I ain't in your eyes, but it ain't gonna fly. No, what do you think, Dude Rock? Are you ready?
Feel free to sing, that way I know you're breathing. All right, team, one more. Wide feet, sitting back, long spine. Little squeeze on the way up. This song's only 4 minutes long, so I'm hoping I'm getting close. Almost there, team. Got it. So, a little excerpt from our punk rope workout. Jumping rope, doing an upper body or core exercise, doing some lower body. I'd stretch those legs out after that workout. With all those squats, you'll probably notice your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings a little bit later on. Hopefully you enjoyed this workout. Look for some more, hopefully this week, on the Middleton PLRF Instagram page. Thanks so much.